What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mario B coming at you with something a little new today. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a 3DS battle today. It's not Draft League, it's actually like Smogon. So I'm playing an OU game against Lance. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything like that. But yeah, basically taking a little battle. I don't really play a lot of OU, like I've stated in a lot of videos. I've been playing Showdown a lot lately, getting on the ladder. I like the tier, I think it's really cool. I think a lot of mons that you would like to see or like to use that are stronger, that you don't get to use in lower tiers, is really cool. So I do like that. Today our team consists of especially defensive Gastrodon, defensive Zapdos, Spadef, kind of bulky Dragonite with Dragon Dance, Roost, Fly, and one more move. I think it's Outrage if I'm not mistaken. Garchomp, Rocky Z, Mega Lopunny doing Mega Lopunny stuff, and Calm Mind 3 attacks with Gearna. So looking at the matchup, I really wanted to lead Gastrodon just in case that Blacephalon came out. I could definitely see his Mega Lopunny lead making sense, but at the time I was really thinking he was either going to lead Tornadus or the Blacephalon, which the Gastrodon put me in a good position to really deal with both because I could just launch off a Toxic. Yeah, so that's how we're going to start this battle. That is the guy I'm battling, and if you can see, his steez is pretty up to par compared to my little tank top. But anyways, he leads his Mega Lopunny, as I'm going to go ahead and lead off my Gastrodon here. So I know that I shouldn't really stay on this since I'm not defensive. This is also Cursed Gastrodon, by the way. I'm just going to go ahead and go into my Zapdos, as my Zapdos does have the static, and I was trying to be a little cheeky and get that that paralysis off on him, as whatever move he wants to go for, Power Up Punch or Fake Out, whatever he would want to go for, which he actually ends up having the Fake Out, so he's going to use it on me. Unfortunately, don't get the paralysis with the static, but I'm going to get some leftovers here. Zapdos just eating. He just eating right now some leftovers, as he's gonna switch out, and I'm gonna predict that, and I'm actually gonna go for the Heat Wave. So I use Heat Wave here, and luckily we do land it on this Ferrothorn, and it does a sizable chunk to him, as Zapdos just gonna keep on eating those leftovers. Almost back at 4, as he reveals to have the leftovers himself. So I was really glad this was an Aqua Berry. I think it would have been a little harder to deal with, but he's gonna switch out, not wanting to take the other Heat Wave, as he's gonna run to Blacephalon, as I just Heat Wave here. In hindsight, I probably should have went for the Discharge, just because I knew he wouldn't stay in. But on the off chance that he did Discharge, unfortunately did not KO. So my Zapdos is back at 4 right here, as Blacephalon takes about 20% from that Heat Wave. And I'm just going to go into Gastrodon. It is especially defensive, so it should be able to take any hit that this wants to go for, as my opponent reveals to have the Trick, and this pretty much just hindered my Gastrodon, because I don't even think I have a special move on this Gastrodon. It's like Curse, Earthquake, Recover, and some other move. I forgot what the other move is. I have the Poke Paste down below, but anyways, he tricks his Choice Specs on me. I can't really do anything. I'm thinking about going for the Earthquake, but in the end of it, I just ended up going for Toxic, as he switches into his Finny and gets up that Mist, which isn't going to allow it to go through. His Finny's in. I'm going to go ahead and go for Gearna. I can pretty much take a Scald. I can take a Moonblast, as he reveals to have Nature's Madness, which really sucks. It's going to take off about 50% on this, but luckily I do have the Pain Split, so I'm going to go for that, as my opponent makes another good play and taunts me. Probably predicting a Calm Mind, but I wasn't able to use Pain Split. Honestly, I thought Pain Split went through taunt, but it doesn't, so kind of screwed myself over there. But anyways, this is going to switch out. I'm going to Lando. I'm thinking that a Floor Cannon will hit this Finny pretty hard, and it'll hit this Landers if it does decide to switch in pretty hard. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it. Should do about 85 to 90%, which luckily it does. And right away I see that this is something that is Choice Scarfed. Not wanting to take the Earthquake, I'm going to go ahead and switch out into like Gastrodon just to sack it off, as he makes a double into his Blacephalon, probably predicting me to stay in or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe predicting me to go for like another Floor Cannon or something, but I do make the switch into Gastrodon. Even though I am Choice Specs, I can still probably get an Earthquake off on something, hoping that he doesn't go into the Landers. So he's gonna switch out, not wanting to take that Earthquake, of course, and he's gonna go into Ferrothorn. As I go ahead and throw off this Earthquake, hoping that it kills. Since it was specially defensive, I figured that it would, and luckily we did. Right here, Gastrodon is hindered, but he's still putting in the work. No one saw that crit. I didn't. Y'all didn't. He goes ahead and knocks that Ferrothorn out, as this does give him a free switch into his Landers, unfortunately. I figured I'd just switch out myself and not really sack this off yet. I can sack it off to something else, as he does go into the Cephalon again, doubling. I think he was trying to get the upper hand on me, but my Dragonite is pretty specially defensive as I do go out into this, and it can take any hit from this Cephalon. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a Dragon Dance up right here. I can't remember the other move right now. I think it was, I know it's Fly something. Doesn't do anything because of our multi-scale, as I get my Dragon Dance up here. My attack and my speed will go up by 1, as I'm using some leftovers right here, trying to get my multi-scale back up. If I see that he has nothing that can really switch into a Fly, or doesn't, it gets 2-shot by this Fly, so I'm trying to go ahead and use it. Fly up, as he Shadow Balls is going to miss, of course, and I'm going to need some more leftovers. I go ahead and use the Fly, and this is just going to obliterate that Blacephalon. Did you see that animation? Imagine this big ass Dragonite just coming at you. As we do knock out the Blacephalon, we do get some leftovers. We're almost at multi-skill range. I know that this is going to do a lot to me with the Stone Edge, but I'm like, YOLO, why not? As he reveals that he's Scarfed, and he explodes in my face, which is going to do a chunk. In the beginning, I was thinking about just going for Roost. I was thinking that if he Stone Edged me, I could probably Roost it till he misses. That was the plan. But good play on my opponent's end. Another good play. He goes for the Explosion as I go up to Fly. He brings in his Tapu Fini here, knowing that it's going to live this Fly since I am at neutral from the Intimidate from Landers. But unfortunately, I can't do anything, and I hit the Fly. Does about 30%, and he's just going to knock me out here with the Moonblast. So unfortunately, Dragonite, I put it in as much work as I would like it to, but it's just nice to kill, you know. Honestly, I don't remember where I got this team, but just that that bulky Dragonite set is interesting. I mean, Dragonite can really do so much. As I bring in the Zapdos here, I'm gonna go for a Discharge. I figure that I might as well hit something pretty hard. Can't get any paralysis because of the terrain, as he Nature's Madness here. I'm not really too worried. I do have the Roost on this set, so like I said, I'm not too worried. As I believe I can just throw off another Discharge since Lando is dead now and his electric immunity is gone. I'm just gonna Discharge here and knock this out, as the only 2 mons he's gonna have left are the Tapu Fini and what's his last one? It's not Blacephalon, it's not Lando. I guess we'll all find out together. As he does go Lopunny here, I'm thinking I can live any hit from this range, so I'm just gonna stay in and go ahead and go for the Discharge. Try to get either. My thought process was I could stay in, get this Roost off. If he does hit me, I live the return, and I have a chance to paralyze him with the static. So that was my reasoning behind that Roost. I end up being at full, but he is at +1, and I'm not gonna be able to take 2 of these. So I'll take 1, then I'll go for the Discharge just to get some damage off. The plan was to get my own Mega Lopunny in, fake him out, get some damage off on him, and chip him down gradually like that. So here I'm contemplating whether or not I should sack my Zapdos, and I don't, because I figure that I could save it for his last mon, and it could probably put some work in, especially when I have something like this Gastrodon that's just waiting to be sacked off. As he hits me with the return, almost one-shots me, which is pretty strong of Gastrodon. It's actually like no defense investment at all, just max HP, max death. But unfortunately he will not be able to live 2 of them. So like I said, I'm gonna go into my Mega Lopunny here and just go ahead and fake him out. Try to get some chip damage off on him. This Mega Lopunny is definitely a threat, and I was thinking that maybe if he saves it for late game, that it's gonna have to come down to a speed tie between either mine or his. So that's really what I didn't want. But I ended up just switching out, going back into my Zapdos here and stacking it, I believe. Oh no, actually I go into my gear now. As he shouldn't kill me with this high jump kick. I think I live it. Oh no, he knocked me out. Okay, so he knocked me out. I was trying to sack this off and get my Mega Lopunny in. And yeah, I'm just gonna fake him out again as he ends up switching out into his last one, which I Tornadoes. There we go, that was his last one. So our Tornadoes here. I go ahead and fake him out, and I see that a fake out into frustration will knock this thing out. So I go ahead and go for that frustration, and I do knock him out. That is if he isn't was it? I think it was actually max HP Tornadoes is still knocked out by Mega Lopunny return, which just shows you how strong Mega Lopunny is. Really strong. So here I'm just gonna go ahead and sack off my Zapdos, as there isn't really much else I could do. Oh, actually, is that what? Yeah, I switched in Garchomp. Oh yeah, I switched in Garchomp to get the rough skin damage off on him, just to make sure my fake out would for sure kill, so I wouldn't even have to worry. But he gets in such low range that if he hits me with one move, the rough skin's gonna knock him out anyways. So that's actually what ends up happening. He knocked himself out with the rough skin damage. So Garchomp putting in work even though he was killed off. And that's pretty much the game, and that's going to be a 2-0 victory in my favor. So good game against my opponent, Lance. Really fun. Really enjoy using this team. Spadef. Dragonite is just so cool using it bulky. I really like doing that. Static Zapdos, trying to get those paralyses off. Calm Mind Magirna really didn't get to do too much, but it did give Lando a fat floor cannon to the face, so that was pretty cool. And Lopunny just clutching out the game for us with that fake out, that priority. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below, and if you guys are new, make sure to go ahead and subscribe for some more Pokemon content. Really appreciate all the love. Leave a comment down below, say what's up, say hi, tell me what's your favorite moment, tell me how your day's going. It doesn't matter, just trying to interact with you guys. But I will definitely catch you guys on the next video. You make sure to have a good rest of your day and stay blessed. See you next time.